Devin, drop it. Drop the beat, bruh. What's up, guys? This is Kaptain Ballsack here, and today we have a special guest who goes by the name of Razimer. Razimer is a Diamond 4 support main. So I brought him in today, and he's going to talk to us about his favorite support and teach us how to play her. Okay, so we're going to start off by talking about Sona's individual skills. What could you tell us about her Q that people that don't normally play her wouldn't know, or people that don't main her wouldn't know?
The damage is pretty surprising, actually. Most people don't expect the burst. And also the Q range is pretty, you kind of got to get used to it. In lane, it's pretty important to hit both the people with it.
So the Q range is longer than what most people think, so it's easy to catch people off guard with both the damage and the range?
Yeah. It also buffs your auto attacks and your allies that are within your aura's auto attacks as well.
What would you say about the W?
Pretty much always use it in trades, and obviously your Q in trades too.
Okay, so like if you're full health, you're gonna go in and like heal as you're going, or would you heal as you're going in, or like
heal in the middle of the trade.
So you go in, you're queuing, and then you take damage, and you start taking damage, and then you W, right?
Yeah, like W and run away.
Okay.
After you do the damage.
Okay, because then you're gonna heal up the damage that you took, and you're gonna have your shield absorb what else is coming afterwards as you run away. Okay, so what do you got to say about E? I know you got some shit to say about E, man.
E, I actually level up E at level 8. Just because the laning power of leveling up Q and W is very strong. So we fucking
sucks.
I mean, it's pretty good like late game and shit, but I wouldn't really value it that much in lane. I mean, you also want to like use it for the empowered slow.
So what would you say about her R?
Basically just do flash crescendos. I mean, it's just a stun, 1.5 seconds.
So there's nothing cool about it.
I mean, it makes people dance. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool, actually. Let's talk about her empowered auto attacks. When would you use like any specific empowered auto attack? Like we're talking Q, W, E. Okay.
Mostly in lane, you're going to be obviously wanting to empower the Q just because it does a lot more damage. I mean, the other empowered auto attacks don't do more damage.
Wait, they don't do any extra damage at all?
No. The W reduces their damage by 20%, which, I mean, it can be useful.
But I mean, not if you're going to harass them.
Not if you're just going to harass them. It's mostly
and for the most part,
empowered Q.
And for the most part, you're probably going to be like harassing them, right?
Yeah.
What about E? I know you love that E, man.
I mean, E is like I said earlier, you want to power chord it with power chord E with chasing or running away.
You're going to use the W if there's like an assassin or something like that trying to kill your ADC in a team fight or trying to kill you.
Yeah, that's definitely a good time to use it.
So
or you could use it on their ADC during the fight. Pretty much.
Yeah, on their ADC.
Yeah.
I mean, if you like.
If you're getting range.
I'm assuming you're not usually going to be near them.
Like you could crescendo them and then power chord W them. So after the crescendo wears off, they'll have lower damage.
Dude, it's always nice for the other team to have lower damage.
That's true.
But, well, okay. So, one thing that I want to know is, like, okay, so you're in the middle of a team fight. Okay. So, do you go for, like, do you automatically go for the Q power chord, or do you wait to see if you're going to go for the Q or W?
Before the fight starts, you're going to want to hit with your power chord Q. And during the fight, you should definitely go for W. Just because like late game, you're not really going to be doing that much damage.
Okay, so what summoner spells do you usually go on Sona and why?
Usually Flash Ignite just because the potential to kill in lane is very high with Sona, in my opinion. I mean, you can go Flash Exhaust too, that's perfectly fine. I just prefer Ignite.
So what would you say your build path is on Sona and why?
Ardent Sensor is absolutely insane on her. All the stats are very useful, and the passive works not only with her heal but with her shield. That she can shield her entire team every like 6 seconds late game, so they'll pretty much always have the attack speed and
That's actually
magic damage buff. Some other core items would be Zeke's Harbinger, Morello's, and you can either go Locket or Banner of Command. I think they're both fine. For boots, you should go Boots of Mobility. It helps you move around the map more for roams and helps you position better in team fights. Another item to note would be a Lich Bane. This empowers your basic attacks by magic damage for every spell you use, and you will be using a lot.
So what are some like little things that you'd say, like things, I don't know. What's your job?
I mean,
In
little
lane and
things,
out of lane.
honestly, like in lane, you should win the lane. Like Sona's pretty fucking good in lane. Just poke and keep your ADC healed, and that's pretty much it. Out of lane, you're pretty much like running around your team, just trying to give them buffs. Like it's pretty funny actually how people play Sona that like play her correctly.
So like in a team fight, what would you say about her positioning and shit like that?
Her positioning is like really important. She can be picked off like insanely easily. Like someone like LeBlanc or it's like pretty much assassins. And also like I forgot to mention Barons and Dragons. Like your Q along with your W with Ardent Sensor, not only is your team like gonna take significantly less damage from getting Barons and Dragons, but you're also gonna burst the shit out of it because you give Q to everyone on your team, which empowers their auto attacks, and you give W, which shields everyone, which also empowers their auto attacks and increases their attack speed. She could just be picked off so easily. She doesn't really have an escape other than that she's fast, and you don't really want to waste your crescendo on trying to get away. And a lot of the times, like even when you do crescendo, you still might not get away just because it's not very long of a stun.
So what masteries would you go on here with this crazy new fucking mastery tree?
For masteries, I run 0, 18, 12. The cunning mastery tree is pretty self-explanatory. You definitely want to get the Windseeker's Blessing for the resistances from your healing and shields. And the resolve, I go recovery, tough skin. Runic armor is actually very powerful in trading in lane. And I go insight so I can make more plays with my summoner spells throughout the entirety of the game.
Let me try to like 1v5.
Do you want the red ball, or you already got it?
Oh, you almost died to that Lucian just now.
What? I fucking didn't even get to him. What? I healed back to full health before you even healed me.
Okay, Tyler, you can 1v5, I'll watch you.
No, don't. My butt will be on fire.
Just because he's
Evan,
fucking...
I have 889 spell power.
Evan, don't kill my dreams.
Holy shit,
Don't kill my dreams.
it's a lie.
Right? Doesn't that mean you're like...
And here it comes.
What also makes me, dude, you are fat pile of
Oh.
butt cheeks.
Nice 1v5. Very nice.
You got it, Tyler. You got it. It's beautiful. 1v5 right there. It was the 1v5.
Dude, I got...
What a solid 1v5.
Okay, go ahead and
Sounds
say
good.
goodbye.
Goodbye.
Say
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.